halfway through our meeting.
I know.
He hasn't said anything, so kind of like whatever.
We've been getting the grades, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Yep. Sweet. So for this one, looks like big things we're doing dashboard assignment where we just create a dashboard, correct?
Yes. So I started by adding a sheet that says dashboard.
Yeah, I just did that now. And then I did a data sheet.
Oh, yes.
On the dashboard sheet, create 2 drop-down lists. For each drop-down list, please use an error message to explain the appropriate selection possibilities. The drop-down list.
So he did. On the videos, you recommended that we deleted the cash flow because we're not going to use it, so I deleted that. That way, it's less information that we have.
The cash log.
Yeah, the cash flow. We're not going to use it, so.
Oh, the cash flow statement of thousands.
Mm-hmm.
So just the row 5, just delete.
The entire cash flow statement.
So cash flow, net income, all of that.
Yes.
Okay.
So like from row 5 to row 10, I think. Wait, no,
I can't remember. 22.
I already deleted it, so yeah.
All right. So then for you, do you have that shows the balance sheet and stuff as well, or no?
Yeah, I have the balance sheet and the income statement. That's the 2 that I kept. And then since he suggested that we put the years on top of those, that's what I did. So it makes it easier. So this is what I.
Yeah, let me see yours. See yours real quick.
So far, so I just have the balance sheet with the dates and the income statement with the dates.
Sweet. Does yours look like this then?
I'm trying to. Yep. Yeah, sweet. That's how it looks.
Cool beans. Okay. I guess first he was saying, what were you saying? Sorry.
So on the first thing, we had to put like a year. So what I did on the financial statement, I grabbed the 2014, 15, and 16 and give them like a name. I did like recent years.
You didn't do 09 through 2016?
No, because we only need to do the first 3 years.
Oh, the most recent 3 years.
Yes.
Did you delete 09 through 2013 then, or you just left them?
No, I left it. It's just, it's gonna, I just selected cell G4, H4, and I4. I selected it and gave it like a name.
What did you name it?
I named it recent years. Recent underscore.
Cool. And
then I went to the dashboard and I did data valuation and I did a list. Close. And then I put recent years.
Do you want up or down? You can get down and you can do it money. You have to decide what you want because I can't go picking you up all the time.
Did you use an error message?
We have to. I just finished doing it right now, and I put Let me see. Let me see what I put. Put just one of the input years. So I did data evaluation. Let me see, data error alert, and I put as a title I put input info, and then error message I put choose one of the input years.
So let me see here. So far in the dashboard, one of the drop downs you have is for the years 2013, 14, or 2014.
14, 15, 16.
And then I just have, okay. And the other drop down we need is
The income statement items. So
this.
I went down to income statements and I selected from, and I gave it a name, so I just put items.
Did you just highlight 2014, 15, and 16, that information then, or all of it?
Yes, I just highlighted.
Okay.
Just a year. No. For the financials, here, let me show you.
Okay.
Share for.
He's gonna make you think.
Right here, I highlighted this to create the first list, and then I went up here and highlighted all this.
Daddy can't play right now. Come over here and sit down.
One second.
Up here. Yes. Once I did that, I came over here and did a list. I did data evaluation, and then I did list, and I put both items. That way we can select from all the items.
Yeah. Sorry, real quick. So you did. My kid was climbing all over me. Sorry.
Right here.
So you highlighted the data from 2014, 15, and 16.
I didn't highlight the data. I just highlighted column A.
Oh, okay. You just did all of A, and then you named that
Yes.
income statement.
No, I just put items. I named it items. And then I went to the dashboard, and I put income line item, and then on another cell I did data evaluation, list.
Let me see. Then equals
Whatever name you gave.
items.
Okay. And then it should give you something like this.
Leslie.
Which,
Yes.
and we're supposed to put an input error there, so I haven't done it, so I'm gonna do it right now. Error. I'm just gonna put title, item. I'm gonna put select, the same as the other one. Select and oops, input. Up down. So let's say I write something that is not there. It will give me select and input for the drop down. Perfect. Cancel. So save.
Okay. Real quick, and let me see here. So for For each drop, please use an error message to explain the appropriate selection possibilities. So go through data validation, error, title. Do they want an error alert, an error message, or an error alert, or an actual
I put
message?
an error message. So I put data validation, and I put like a stop items.
What? Oh,
I put select and input from the dropout.
what was that?
For my arrow, I put select and input from the drop down. That's what I put.
What did you title it as? Just drop down?
Yeah, I titled it as input information.
Cool. All right. I think I have that so far. So
Okay.
here, income statement, line item. Okay.
Okay. And then number 2, it
Cool.
says, please create a pie chart showing each major category of access. So I'm going to go to the financial statement and just create 2014.
So they want, let me see, they want for the major assets.
Yeah.
For cash, accounts receivable, and inventory.
Cash.
And fixed assets.
Inventory. I want a cash, account receivable, inventory, and fixed assets.
Is it total fixed assets? So they want a plant and equipment then for that, or?
Cash, account receivable, inventory, and fixed assets. I'm pretty sure it's a total fixed assets.
Yeah. This here. Let's highlight this.
And he said to use the VLOOKUP in order to create the graph. I mean, the graph,
Okay.
the information.
So then, do we need to make a data page first then, and then do that?
Yeah, like a calculate. I'm doing it right next to the financial statements. I was gonna do it in a whole different calculation sheet, but I'll just do it right next to it. So, like this. So I'm doing it like this. 2014, 15, 16, and then things that they need us. And then we'll just do the big function. F4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it didn't work. Why?
Did you say?
Oh, I forgot a comma.
Oh, that's what I did. I was copying the date over. I forgot we had. Look up. Oh, that doesn't work. Look up. Gosh, what do we use as our? Let me see here.
There we go.
Look up. Oh yeah, I remember. VLOOKUP.
VLOOKUP, and then I did cash,
Here.
select cash, comma, anchor it, and comma, select chart, comma, 7, because that's 2014.
Can you just highlight all the data technically, or?
They wanted, from his video, it looked like he just wanted us to use the VLOOKUP functions.
I know, but with the VLOOKUP, if we highlight just from cash all the way down to total liabilities and equities, and we can just go cash, and then we can look at, you know what I mean?
But we don't need like the total current assets or the plan equipment. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, say because you can just highlight the whole table. Yeah, you're not going to use all of it, but you just to look up the.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I did. Look.
1 second. Comma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.
Comma.
Here in the formula you entered. I don't know what's wrong with that one. Try again. Cash, financial statements, accurate, that, 7, what? Did you get like a reference, or mine says value is not available to the?
No.
I can read something wrong. Let me see. You would VLOOKUP, and you click on cash,
Let
right?
me share my screen. I can show you. I did. There's a formula. I did VLOOKUP equals VLOOKUP, and then I selected cash, and then I selected the entire table, comma, the entire table. Anchor it, anchor both, comma, and then I put 7, so it will give me this column, comma, false. And I gave it the number.
Cash, I got 25782 for 2014. Is that what you got?
Just drag the formula to the other two.
Yeah, and then I
And
just
just
changed it.
the 7, yeah.
And then I got 15,000 for 2015 and 32134 for 2016.
Yep. And it's the same
No.
formula that we'll use for.
Look.
And there.
La 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 la. Yeah, I'm running.
Comma, false.
Why is it not letting me do that?
Can you point to him? Can you point to Daisy? Can you get Daisy? No, don't fight it, Daisy.
Okay, let me see here. This is what mine looks like right now.
Give me 1 second. How do you got the total fixed assets to work? It's not working for me.
I just went, you want to look there, I went VLOOKUP, then went over to financial statements, clicked on total fixed assets.
Okay. Oh no.
I did VLOOKUP, went to financial statements, clicked on assets, anchored it, comma, financial statements. I highlighted all the data, comma, 7, comma, false.
Oh, I'm doing the same thing. And it's not working. Still
Let me see yours real quick.
I'll show you.
Yeah, sure. Real quick.
So I'm doing this right here.
Okay. So equals.
Everything I did VLOOKUP. So I did equals V, and I highlighted
Okay.
this because I know why. It's because I don't have total. That's why.
So you have to click. What I found, what it wasn't working for me earlier is I had to click on the original cache, like from the data, and then it works. You have to click on total, or click on total fixed assets or whatever, you know.
Yes, it's just I didn't have it. The name.
Yeah.
How it's gonna work? Yep.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, so now we have to. Now we just select this and
Mom, stop headbutting me.
Yes. Let me see. Insert. Hi.
Do you want a bottle? Come on, son. Mommy needs to water the bottle. Stop pushing buttons.
Okay, so how do we make it link though? Oh, no, dumb. I know what I did wrong. Okay, let's delete this.
All right, let me see here. So I have my pie chart.
It won't change, and I think it's because we're supposed to take the top years from the. Hold on, let me see. Setup ID. Clear.
What were you saying?
It won't match the numbers up here, so
Oh, when in the drop down.
yes.
Why is your head so bad?
Clear all. Okay. So now this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this year's
Okay.
and give this one's.
Did you get a goldfish on your way
What
to
did we do?
Huntington?
I'm trying to think what we did here. What did I do here this last one?
Oh, why doesn't it change? What did I do? Have you been able to get your table to work?
What was that?
Have you been able to get your chart to work?
No, I was trying to remember how to do it. Did you?
No, I wasn't able to. I'm trying to
I
figure it
remember.
out.
I was looking at the I'm trying to think here. What we need to do for it, I think, is what was I going to say? I don't know. We need to be able to like do the VLOOKUP basically, and so we can use this VLOOKUP of the year for the drop down we made. You know, for
Yeah.
Oh, I know what we should have done. I'm pretty sure.
What?
I think. Don't quote me on it quite yet, okay? Because I'm often wrong. Items. That doesn't make any sense. Because he wants, let me see, because he wants to create a pie chart showing each major category of assets for the selected year. But it doesn't make sense because he wants on the dashboard a drop down of the list of items, okay, for the income statement. Right?
Yes.
But that doesn't make sense. We're not doing it. There's no, like, I don't know. That's what bugs me is it says create a pie chart. You know, he wants information from the balance sheet, but on here he wants us to have a drop down for the income statement.
Yes.
And I guess that's for step. I guess that's for step 4, but I guess do we need to do another one? Because what we might have to do probably for it is we might need to create another drop down for the balance sheet basically that has all the cash, and then we can go and, or I mean for the, that has, let's see here. Yeah.
When if I use the VLOOKUP function, it doesn't give me.
Yeah, because we have to be able to use the VLOOKUP function for the year, so we can change the year, and then it should look up the data for whatever it is, you know.
Yes.
See here. Or the selected year and show the dollar amounts of each. Well, okay. So do we just pick a year and do that then, or do we have to have it for all 3 years?
Well, we had to be able to just select 1 year and get all the information. But if we change the year, it should be able to go like, oh, this is the information for 2015. This is the information for 2016.
Yeah, and I don't know why it's not doing that. Can't we do, isn't there a VLOOKUP we can do that does it horizontally versus vertically?
Yes. It's HLOOKUP or VLOOKUP.
Okay. I'm wondering. Okay. I'm going to try something real quick.
Okay.
Let me see. Let's look up and then instead of I go down.
Oh, no. No.
Up, comma. That, comma. Eight, comma. For the H lookup, we do the same exact thing basically. We put in the. Oh no, that's what it is. I think I got it.
What is?
Let me see here. Let me try this real quick. Like, did I figure if we did an a horizontal? If we did H lookup, maybe we could connect it to the year rather than like cash, you know?
Okay.
And then when we go in, we can click and change the year. Then it should change the data on the graph and the pie chart, I imagine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm formulating that.
Okay.
I just not sure if I'm using the H lookup correct or not.
Oh, you know what? He did mention to use the H lookup on the first two graphs and the B lookup on the third graph. Oh,
Gotcha. That's what we need to do is we need to, that's not how it works. We have to use the equal H lookup. With this one, we would click on, as the first input, we would click on the year then, right, 2014? Or we have to go to the dashboard or a drop down, correct?
yes. H look. Oh my.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seven. No.
One, two, six.
Okay, I think I got to figure it out now. I think I got it. I'm going to figure it out. I mean, like, get it or
1 second. Okay, so I did the,
Something is make sure you highlight all the years as well in the data.
okay, so instead of writing them, highlighting them or what?
So before we could have just highlighted cash all the way down. Highlight that. But now we have to start up, highlight everything from like 2009 down. We're trying to get
Okay. Hmm. No, let me show you what I have and you tell me where. I did the, well, this one's the one that we did with the VLOOKUP, and then I did this with the HLOOKUP.
That's what I have so far. I mean, I was.
Okay. So now you should be able to take 2014. Pie chart.
Mm.
Oh, that's
Did you connect yours back to your dashboard page? Like,
I'm trying to figure out.
You can stand here next to Dad, but you cannot grab at him. Okay?
Yeah,
Connect my,
'cause
my chart with my drop down.
this. The data changes when you like change the dashboard. Like what it does is it changes. It won't just like.
How do you did it? I'm stuck.
For the pie chart.
Mm-hmm.
So we should be able to now, if we do the HLOOKUP right, you should be able to. Let me see here. Should be able to
Did you highlight it the entire?
Highlight the entire thing and then make a pie chart. And then whenever you go to dashboard and change the data or the year, I mean, it will adjust the data. But my thing is, whenever you do that, like
How
all
do
the
you connect it to
data,
the dashboard? Uh-huh.
how did I connect it to the dashboard?
Yes.
Just in my HLOOKUP formula, I'll show you real quick. Okay, can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
I have it up top. I have it connected to this right here.
Oh.
Yeah, I just have it anchored there. So then say if you look at the graph now, if I want to go and change it to 2015, it adjusts the data.
But not
But what
the
it's
date.
doing also, for whatever reason, it will, whenever I change it for a year, it won't stay on this same year. Like this is 2014, this is 2015. It makes everything the same across the board.
Oh.
So what we might need to do is just something like this. What I'm thinking is doing this, where we basically can go. Let me try this real quick. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Data,
Just pinching mom.
data validation. We could do another one like right here, kind of thing where we could go settings list, recent, score years, and then we did like I think what we could do is have it set up in a way. So basically when we almost don't need these two right here, the 2015 and 2016 showing, we just need one drop down like under here. So then when we change it, it only needs to reflect this here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we only need one column versus three. So we could have done something like this, even like this, where you go, basically, instead of that, we could go do that, control anchor. And then drag it down. 6, 7, and 4. And so now when we go like this, all that data changes. And this, we can just delete it. We don't need it. My screen. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay. So if you see it now, so what I did is I basically did this on what I did on the dashboard here. So what I can do is I can click this and go to 2014 and it'll change the data. Go here for 2015 and it'll give me the 2015. And then I can do the same thing and it'll change like that.
Because you have that data selected up there. Okay.
Yeah. So then this up here, I don't even necessarily need this up at top, but I only need this one row because I can change the drop down, you know?
Okay.
So that's something like I could
How we need to do
say,
it.
I can cut this and I can just go ahead
Paste
and
it right there.
paste it right here.
And there should drop off.
And same thing with this, cut this.
Yes. Let me see if I can.
So it works.
Okay, so I think it did. Let me see. I'm gonna cut it and paste it on the dashboard.
And it should all still work, okay. Sweet. Delete that.
There we go. Ooh, nice thinking.
So then I'll show you what I did real quick, just so that looks better. And we can do this more at the end, but it kind of helps you see a bit. So then, cash account receivable inventory total fixed, and then when you change it.
Okay.
So I think they want to drop down like that, and then they want to drop down for this. That's going to be for, you know.
It's gonna be the same thing. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to show that now.
Okay. So then, I think once we have that, like that should cover number 2. The number 3 is we have to create some
Create
other type. What was that?
Yeah, no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, we have to create some other type of chart, a graph. You figure out the best type that shows a 5-year history, the selected year, and going back an additional 4 years of sales, contribution, margin, and net income. Sales, contribution, margin, and net income. Okay. Okay. It shows a 5-year history. I guess with this, do we just, let me see, we start in 2016, go back to 2012. And would we need to just do an average then, is what it's wanting?
Hold on. I'm just getting another type of chart. You figured? No, we have to actually show the 5 years. So the entire chart has to show the 5 years.
Okay. Uh,
Hi, this is Brother Page. It's time for mini projects dashboard.
let's see here.
I have to match the entire category, but sales margins and profits.
The year and
Oh, they give an example of how to do it then, right? Looks like.
He says what he wants. He doesn't tell us how to do it.
Yeah. Well, let me see here. Sometimes my brain shuts off. Please create some other type of chart that shows a 5-year history. The selected year and going back an additional 4 years of sales contribution margin and net income. sales contribution margin. Okay, so this is what I have so far if you want to see.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Are you fine? What the heck? Okay. So this is just data I copied over, but I figured this is all we'd have to do is use the VLOOKUP and make a table like
Okay.
this for the sales contribution margin and net profit.
Mm-hmm.
VLOOKUP. Let's see here. Let's see here. For it and use for the sales and go here and then we can get the year and everything. Starting 2012 going over.
You want to do the VLOOKUP or the HLOOKUP?
Good question. Let me see.
On the first one we did the VLOOKUP and then we did the following one, right?
Yeah, let me see here. I think the age lookup.
Okay. Yes, I know. But Mom, okay.
There you go.
Something wrong. What the heck? Mine keeps giving me this like error message basically whenever I try to change the year for that original, for the original data we set for the pie chart.
Okay,
Okay, I'll
give me
try.
1 second.
No, you're good.
Okay. So what happened?
Let's see. So I'll do this. So I'll go to change the year here, say back to 2014, and it pops up with this.
Did you delete any of the worksheets or anything?
Not that I know of.
Let me see. Let me try it with.
I don't think I did.
I don't get the error.
I don't know what I did.
Are you using the income statement and not the balance sheet for the second one?
For which one? For the second one?
Yeah. That's.
I don't think so.
Where's-
I mean,
Put it on your data. Do you move any of your other tables? Did you deleted the tables?
I have
Your
mine
first
all
table.
right here. Yeah, it's all right here. All the original stuff for me is right here.
Yeah, but you deleted the other one that we did.
Yeah, because that other one is for view.
14, 15, 15, you had it attached to it. That was your data source.
Well, it shouldn't matter because what I had here is I have it attached all to this reference here. Because so then when I change it, it's going to change with it, or should. And it was working fine, and then also it stopped working. Does that make sense?
Yes, but I think it's because I have it attached to it, but I have it linked to that first table.
So, okay, let me try. And I can just do this and then. So you still had for each year you did it, right?
Mm-hmm. Look, I'll show you.
Drive me nuts.
Yeah, I have it. So I have this right here, which we did the VLOOKUP 2016, and then this one looks up this information, but I just have it like linked to over here.
So I thought it was fine.
Because look, HLOOKUP dashboard D2, and then it comes back to financial. That one.
No.
I think it looks.
Headbutting, Mom. Stop it. That hurts, baby. I know. You're frustrated, but that does not mean you get to headbutt Mom.
And then this is what I just did for the other ones.
Go get it. I know. Go get your pacifier. I know. Can you get the pacifier?
So I have the original data table now. So then what I, so then I should have linked, you're saying which one to the original data table?
From what you did the first time, you did an edge lookup on the year to that table. I think that's why you can't delete it.
So let me see if I.
Do not hit that mom anymore.
Look, let me.
I see how you have yours looked, or
Yes.
again, real quick, how you have yours looked up.
Where's my? There it is. So this is what you did in the first. We did an edge lookup here where you highlighted this. And then we highlighted
sorry you're upset, baby.
Yeah.
I know you highlighted all this, but this one says A7 to A3, which is the final, and then -2 false. And they were all. And then
me
this
see.
one you created. This one I just cut and put it on the dashboard over here.
Okay.
So when we
So-
switched it, it switches.
Okay. So if you go back to your calculations sheet, so if you click on, let me see here, click on the cash amount there.
Mm-hmm.
So you have yours connected to dashboard. That.
Look at value. Then table array was the. I don't know why it says financial statement because I remember us selecting this right here. That's why I thought we couldn't delete it.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure what's going on with mine because all my data I thought I pulled from the financial statement, so it shouldn't matter as much, you know.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, I don't know why it's giving me this reference or this whatever it's going on here, and I
So
can't
that one
figure
was
out
still financial.
what's missing.
So dashboard financial, and then 2, which is the row.
Range names, define names, and links to other workbooks in your formulas.
Let me see if I
Any
delete
links.
this, if it starts working. Oh, yeah, I don't have anything to undo. Yeah, if I delete the first one, it stops working over here.
It stopped working.
Mm-hmm. Because even though this is financial, I think we selected this. We selected this chart right here that we first created. Let me.
I don't know why this is driving me up.
Okay, so I'm trying to do it. And then this is what we did, H lookup, and then we selected that.
Look a value.
Comma, and then we selected this right here, I think. Or no, we selected just this, didn't we?
For the data or the table array.
Yes. Oh, no, I can't remember how we did it. Calculation. Let me see. Nope, that's not how we did it. Even if we went back here, which it says we did, it doesn't give us a value. I think it was the entire. How did we do it? Let me bring it. Place. Okay.
I'm sorry you're hurting yourself, but you are the one who's doing it, so quit it.
Yeah, I don't know why everything. It's just on this one page though. It's giving me the. Check the cell references, range names, define names, links to other workbooks in your form. I can't like do anything in it without it giving me an error message, so I don't know what's going on.
More NA. Okay. More. So I data agent. Okay, that's how we did it. Okay, so we did okay, so we did the input. Just like if we're gonna bring it from the financial statement, okay?
Okay.
But when we went here to do the valuation data,
Mm-hmm.
we did years and we selected this years right here.
Yeah.
So it copies this information.
Okay.
Look clear.
Let me
Oh,
see here. If I need
so
to
right
fix
now,
that.
valuation data, and I do list, and I do sort, and I do this years right here. Enter. It goes okay, and then it changes all the information to match that. So if I delete this, it doesn't go. It doesn't have anything to change to.
Let me try.
Now I wonder if we do.
Okay. Time. Table. Does that fix anything?
Wonder if we do valuation data. Less source. If we just do this three right here. But then if we delete this,
I can't remember. Did we make the chart from the original set of data we had then?
Yes, we made the chart from the original data, from the financial. We did H lookup, the calculation, made it, looked this up, and then this one, we did it from this. So, but you can also do it from this 3, and it gives you the same calculations. And even if you delete this whole chart right here, it's still, your chart changes.
That's, yeah. Let me see, because let me see here. So, let's see if it'll let me do it. Yeah.
So we really don't need to have this one if in this year, right here is data valuation.
Okay. Let me see.
From the-
I'm trying to remember if I need to. Let me try this. Okay, well, I'm working now, so I'm going to not touch that.
Because I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay, now I need to catch up here. Okay, so number 3, create some other type of chart that shows 5-year history. So to do this one, did you, just create?
I just did. Here, let me show you what I did.
Okay.
Where's my? There it is. So I did this. I did 2012, and then sales contribution margin net income, and then I did the H lookup, and just like look up this value and the chart right here.
Okay.
Give it the number 2 false.
So
just did it. I just highlighted and did the chart.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put like 5-year. History.
Look up. And this one, we have to click on the year versus, I'm trying to remember. We have to click on sales first, right?
Yeah. I click on the year, and then I highlighted the entire chart and put it like.
So you did, instead of clicking on sales, you clicked on.
Yes. I did 2000, like look up 2012, because that way I was able to drag it for 13, 14, 15, 16 and just change the values.
Oh, I need. You, for this one, you dragged it down or across?
Across. And down too, because it's the same formula. It just depends on the roads. It just changes, like like for sales is number 2, for contribution is number 7, for net income is number 21, and then across it just changes the top, like C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
Hold on, okay? Give me 1 second.
No, you're fine.
Okay, I'm back. This one. And this one he said to do. All right, let's see. Were you able to do the chart?
Yeah, I'm almost done with it here. Okay, so now for this one, after you made the chart with all the data in it,
Uh-huh. I just made the I just put like fight history, and I made the line chart.
when real quick, did you just make another like drop down for like 2012 to
No,
2016 then, or?
I did here, let me show you what I did. I selected this,
Okay.
and I just did insert. I did insert the chart, and this is what came out. I did a line chart because that's mainly all they need. And I switched the title to fight their history.
Oh, that's number 3. Okay. 4 says, please also create a chart showing a 5-year history. Item from the income statement. I should update when either when the selected year or the selector line item is changed.
It says that the other income statement, we will show formulas. Thank you.
Wait. Triangle.
Please create a chart to identify your history. Select the line item from the income statement. Has a percentage of sales.
No, I didn't. Yo.
No, you didn't. Okay, let's see.
So for this one, how are you creating your data table then? Are you just going?
It looks like the one at the bottom of the. So far, I just put like sales all over here. Let me show you. So far, I just done this like 2013 to 16. Then I put all the categories, and then I did the numbers to 21. And I just need to put all the input here. And I know in the video he showed something, and I can't remember. Because we'll have to calculate percentage.
Mom, where's my
Go look for it, baby.
No.
This one we use the VLOOKUP, correct?
Yes, I did.
And then we click on sales and not the year, or the name, not the year.
Yes. Sales.
I love where we have to do the VLOOKUP formula so many.
Hold on. I know he showed. That's the point of us putting the 2, 3, 4, 5 in the end, because that way it replaces it. But it's not working for me. Oh, no. Oh, it's late. values.
Be a quicker way to do this.
Why is it not working? Maybe lookup formula is not even working.
Really?
Lookup value. Oh, because it's not two. Oh, two. It's not two. This is the lookup value.
You did your first cell. Did you just drag it down all the way down to 20?
I tried to do the VLOOKUP value, but it's not working, and I'm trying to figure out why it's not working.
Yeah. I don't want to do it 20 rows at a
No, that's why we're supposed to put the number 2, 3, 4, 5, because where we put 2, we're just supposed to highlight that, like that cell, and then when we click it, it automatically does all the values, but it's not working for me.
Wait, for what were you saying with the 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yes. Hold on. Let me see why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, one. Mommy, Uncle Jim is sick.
Okay, baby. I think I got it. Yep. Okay, so you're gonna do the VLOOKUP. Let me show you. It's gonna be easier. So to find out the numbers,
Okay. So VLOOKUP.
I did equals VLOOKUP. Then I put like B26 for cells.
You anchor it?
I didn't anchor it.
Okay.
And then a comma, and then financials, like I highlighted the chart, comma, and then 5, comma, false.
Equal VLOOKUP. And you hit that.
Yeah, I hit cell. Then the chart.
All right, and from the financial
I
statement.
anchored the chart. I did encode the, and then comma, and then I did 5 because that's for sales, and then comma, false, and I hit enter, and then I just double click everything, and it gave me the entire numbers to fill out. Now this right here.
Comma. That should be 6.
Did you get the numbers? Were you able to?
Yes, I was. Thank you.
Okay.
So now it should work.
No.
Yeah. So now we just have to do it 5 times versus.
Now I just sets. Okay, so this is not gonna.
You can't do it open the night.
No, you're not. Okay, can you go? Thank you.
Oh, what is this for?
But now it's giving me for 2013. Let me see.
Right. Can we have 2 players? 1 player or 2 players? She's there. Mommy, mom. Mommy.
No, baby.
Papa, papa, papa. Mommy, mommy, mama. Mommy, 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 mommy. Mommy, 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 mommy. Mommy, mommy, mommy. Mommy.
Yes.
Wait, owl.
Oh.
Do the owl.
When it says, do you understand what it means when it says, for the, create a chart showing a 5-year history of the selected line item from the income statement as a percentage of sales?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, how we're supposed to do the percentages, because
Should we just, yeah.
I think we're supposed to divide the net profit by the sales.
Let me see here. For each year. Well, because we have to, I think we have to do it for each item. Right? Because then what it wants us to do is be able to go in the dashboard under the income statement line item and click that, and then we can see the percentage of whatever it is,
Yes. Wonder if we should do equals. Should we? Oh, give me 1 second.
Wow. Wow. Oh no. Oh mommy. Oh no. Mommy. Oh. Oh no. What are you doing?
I know, here. Okay. So let's see.
Mommy. Mommy. No.
Because if I do net profit divided by sales,
Yeah.
it gives me 3%.
Yeah. So I think what we need to do is create we have to do a couple inputs or something where basically it's what, sorry, I'm trying to think. So basically,
Wait, I didn't hear anything you just said. What?
no, sorry, I'm mumbling. So I think we have to have it so we can go in the dashboard and we can say, we can change it. Whenever we change it, say from sales to direct labor, it automatically, you should already divide whatever it is by sales,
Right?
Yeah, she was a percentage. Because I imagine the reason why we have this drop down,
Oh. So, let me see.
Like this is, I hate, this frustrates me because I feel like there's simple solutions to it.
Yes.
Let me see. So for this, we need to know the percentage of that selected item, line item from the income statement as a percentage of sales. So, but we need to be able to do it per year though, you know? So that's what I'm trying to figure out is how do we do it? You know, if you want to know, because we need to know for each year.
Well, yes, but also because they want us to I guess, do they want to know like the percentage direct labor was of sales? Because is that, then we can just do this.
Yeah, because I think we need to know for everything. So what's the percentage of direct labor to sales for 2012 and then for 2013 and so on, you know,
Okay.
for each year, I imagine, not just one year. And so we should be able to go to the dashboard and click on, you know, this, and it should give us like, I mean,
That
I don't,
percentage.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Let me see that video that I think he's towards the end. He shows how to do this. Let me see really quick.
All right, no problem.
Well, I want to do a lookup here. I'll do H lookup. And I want to look up this year. And I'll anchor that. And let's say I wanted to look it up in what array? Let's say I want it to be in this array here. I'll anchor that. And I want to go to the second row because I want to see sales. So I hit 2 and then false. I hit enter. It gives me the sales for 2009. So if I want to copy it down because I want to get direct labor, material, and all those different rows, I have to physically go in now and change that to row 3 and row 4, etc. So I can do that. Well, that's kind of tedious. What if instead I said, hey, let's go down and let's make this row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, etc. If I change that, instead of going down and having to change the columns, I could say, I edit that, so I want to go down to the row that is listed in column AE7. Still get the same number, but now I can copy it, and it will give me the right answer if you look across. It is now doing that because I've set it up for a row, and I can copy it, and I don't have to go in and edit every formula. Hope that makes sense. Good luck with this project. Make sure you read through the hints. This is the workbook you'll see when you click on the link. There's a financial statement for this exercise, the year, and an item on the income statement. And then
Hey, you're muted right now, so I can't hear you.
Sorry.
Very good.
I said he just looks like he just shows how to use the HLOOKUP to use the numbers like the 2, 3, 4, so you don't have to change it manually.
Yeah.
The formula does in the video.
Okay. Well, I was trying to watch it. Look into the video. I was looking at the video for a second as well. Trying to figure out how to do the basically percentages and how they want them done, but
It doesn't say.
it like talks about making some dynamic, graph and making this and this, whatever it is, which is nice, but you be able to. I'm trying to think here how to do this. Should be able to see if I can copy this over.
You're the one that fell. I don't know what is wrong.
Yeah, I'm at a loss on how to do it. I want to be able to try to figure out,
Because he says, is there a formula? The percentage of year.
because I want to be able to just. Oh, this is just driving me nuts. Because you can't, hard enter any of the numbers because they want to input and change it, and automatically figures it out. But try to figure out how to do that.
Trying to see equals. Is there like a percentage formula that we have used?
There's like percentile and stuff, but not. You'd have to just go like direct labor divided by sales for 2012. That into. And I think that's what we have to do, is what it sounds like, but we should be able to just do it in the way that it's super easy just to put in a new. I think of how to do it, because you should be able to have like a drop down or something. Sales. We want to be able to divide sales 1,000. Labor,
Let me see.
1,012.
Okay, if we do equals like sales divided by sales anchor, it will give us 100%. But then if we drag it down, hold on. Oh, why is it not doing it? Equals. Savage.
Oh.
My sandal.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to turn on a movie? Okay, I can't hold you any longer, so you're gonna have to just quit it and be fine. Play holes.
If I, okay.
Oh, where's the around slipper on stuff?
Look what I did. CF.
Mommy!
I hear you fine.
Can you go tell Abuelita, please? Okay, let me show.
Look, you see what I'm putting on?
So I did, can you see my screen?
1 second.
She's not here. She's not here.
Okay.
So what I did is I just did the simple formula. This divided by the same thing, but anchor it. And then I just drag it down. So it divides everything by that. And then I put it this way so it increases. How long it has increased? It increased 101%, 120%. But I don't know if that's it or if we just have to do like this would be D. And then it just from that.
Let me see here. Yeah, because that's what I do. I imagine for each year it'd be just 100% because you're just going sales divided by sales, you know. And but then, yes.
And then it gives us and then we will have to do the same thing that we did up here where we do the data. What else? doesn't it change? How did we do it here? Did an Ash lookup?
Yeah, because that's the thing I'm trying to like think about, because I can see how we have to do that here, for each one, and we can make this data. But I mean, I imagine they want us to be able to somehow use this.
Row, the number
that
2
drop,
row.
that drop down, So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do it where we can basically have it like we can pick the year and pick whatever the item is, and then automatically we'll like divide it by it,
Leslie.
You might have to highlight those first two. So you're on your C cell 26 and 27, or C 26 and 27, and then so just highlight both of those.
Wait, for which ones?
So for C 26 and 27, so undo what you just did. Okay, so highlight those two rows, and then now drop it down.
That still doesn't work.
I was going to see if it was, because sometimes I have to see like that pattern or whatever they want to see.
Yeah. But I think, let's see. I think it's just that. No. Why doesn't it work?
because here it says in the last sentence of the step 4, this graph should update when either the selected year or the selected line item is changed. So that's the thing I'm trying to figure out. I don't know why. Like I said, it's probably something simple, but I can't think of how you maybe select the year or make it work. So if you change direct labor or direct material, it would automatically change, you know?
Yeah, because it will have to be the year that we're looking at. Anchor it. The table, anchor it. False. Enter. So it works there. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Okay, so I had this one wrong. So it's equals age lookup.
Okay.
Well, anchor that one.
All right.
Select the chart, anchor it, comma. And it has to say calculations 826, comma, false. And it gives me the number. And when I go down, it has everything.
Okay.
Now, if I turn this into a data cell, everything. All right, so I don't need any of this.
You don't need any of those?
Because look, once I change the year here, it changes everything.
Gotcha. So let me see this. So you went like this. So you went for the first one. You went up.
I did equal age lookup,
Then you hit the year, right?
the year, anchor it,
Anchor that, comma, then all that data.
all that
Correct.
data, comma, hit back
Anchor
to
that.
826. Yeah.
Did you anchor the A26 or whatever?
No, I didn't. I just had to make sure it said calculations, otherwise it wasn't grabbing.
Okay. And you go
And comma
to-
false. And I hit enter. And then I just clicked it to go to the rest.
Please, can you click on that that formula you did with the H lookup? So I can see that.
Yes.
Lookup. Anchor that. Oh, okay, 1 second. Let me do this here. Okay. See if this works now. Okay.
No.
And you data where is the data validation? You said list. Um, okay. Okay, then we can just get rid of that and this.
Because when we enter the year, we have it. But now we have to figure out a way. Here's the percentage. What if we look at, let me see.
So let me see if we can do that. I want to see data validation list.
Cells. Can we do it with the,
Oh, it doesn't change there. If you make like a list.
uh-huh. Hold on. No, it, no. Oh, I'm stumped. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Because we can do it so it like will change if we change the
The year.
year. But now we need it if we want to say change the item, you know?
Oh,
That's what we need to figure out next.
let me see. Not horizontal, vertical maybe. change it. Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me try something. I don't know. Let me.
Yeah, no problem.
Mommy, I wanted to know that get the letter from Mario, but she said it. She's here.
Okay, can you go tell Abuelita and close the door for me, please?
For whatever reason, I feel like they only want 2 drop downs, one per year and one for sales total for all the charts.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
so if you change one, it'll just adjust everything. So I don't know how you would try to figure out how you would do that. And again, I can't think of how you would set it so you can change the item and have it change the charts as well, you know?
Okay, look what I did.
All right.
Okay, so I created a drop off with the items,
Okay.
and then I did a VLOOKUP. So I selected the drop off,
Okay.
and then I selected the table. Then I selected, well, I could put like number 5 because that's where we wanted the amount that we wanted.
So that's.
Okay. So let me see here.
And it gets me, and every time I change it, the amount that we're looking for according to that.
You're now gonna sit here and we're gonna have to watch Moana while we watch.
Okay, let me see here. So we have.
Well, and I was just like, I don't know, I didn't think it was gonna be.
Did it work for you when you did that?
It worked. So what I did is I did data validation and created the list.
Okay.
Okay, and then underneath I just did a VLOOKUP function,
Okay.
and I selected the data validation cell.
Let me see here. So equals VLOOKUP and the data evaluation. Let me see. And so, sorry, you went to VLOOKUP. Which cell did you click on to get the as your first input?
This one right here,
Of
the one where I have the values.
Okay. And then you anchored that.
I anchored that, comma.
Comma.
I selected the table.
Which table? The one we just made with sales and like with the year and everything, or the
No, for
percentages or
this
what?
one, for this one, I just selected the financial table.
Oh, okay.
All this, just to
Did you
see if it was gonna work.
Did you anchor it as well?
I anchor it.
I
Yes,
see that. And comma,
comma.
you did
5.
2 or 5,
No, 5. I just put a number 5.
comma,
Comma.
false.
Yes. And it will give me the year 2012 for whatever I decide to change, like inventory, material, sales. It will give me that if we change it with.
So now can we do this? Let me see here.
So now we have to figure out
So can we go
how to do
equals?
it for 5 years, because that's what they want, like 5 years.
Oh.
So it will be like 2013, 2014. I will figure this will be the same. But instead of 5 over here, it will be like 6, because that will be 2013. And this will be 7, 8, and 9. And I'm thinking,
Here.
this.
Oh no.
This has to go here.
You might. Well, it's tough because what happens is you change the first. So change like the item in the first one. It'll change the item and all the next, all the other data. So yeah, if we did it like that, that'd probably be. If we had the years going horizontal, that'd be a lot better, probably.
Yes. You see? And it automatically updates everything.
2013.
So with this one, we have to transform it into percentage. So,
Okay. So what we could do there is just,
but the charge will change with whatever you see.
yeah, so let me
If
do
we
try
select,
this. That divided by
That's creepy.
that.
No, not the first
so if on top of that we put divided by no, because that will be sales. So right here we will have to do um, the net profit divided.
So let me see here.
Does it work? Yeah, net profit divided by VLOOKUP. Turn it into a percentage, and it gives us the 3%.
So let me see. What did you do there, real quick?
But
So you went.
I did like,
Oh, that's scary.
but we will have to do. No, hold on.
Like this.
It wouldn't
So
work
this-
that way because we had to
Yeah.
do it for every. No,
So what we could do though, I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. But what I was trying to do, and it seemed to kind of work,
what?
was I'll show you here on mine so you can see. Is I went like this. I went basically. This, this formula VLOOKUP divided by this over here, and then hit enter.
Okay.
So when I change it, it changes this, but also when I change that, it should change it. But I just need to be able to do it so it like separates them and they're not the same. I'm trying to figure that out. You know?
Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can figure something out. Let me see. I keep clicking on your Excel, and I was like, "Why isn't that opening?"
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
If we do this,
Nope, that's not right.
okay, I think I got it.
Yeah. Let me see, because if we have it like,
Divided.
oh, go ahead.
It's divided by the sales of each year, and then it changes.
So let me see. So can you show me what you mean?
Yeah, let me finish it, and then I'll show you.
Yeah, no problem.
Wait, that's not better yet. Hurry, go under. No.
Okay. Where's my? Okay, so what I did is the big lookup, and then I did divided, and then I went to the year, that year, divided by that cell,
Okay.
and I did the same thing for everyone. But
All right.
instead of F20A, I did E20A, G20A, H20A.
Let me see. So sorry. I was talking to my wife for a second. So you went no, you're fine. So that VLOOKUP formula, and then you divided that by
the cell here, like the E20A.
let me see here. E28. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it would be financial statements E20A. And then in 2013, I did divided by F20A, by G20A, H20A, and I20A. And then that way when I go over here and hit like net margin, it changes the entire percentages.
Did you anchor it or no?
No, I didn't anchor it. I did it individually, one-on-one, like E20A.
Okay, so did you do it by sales or by the direct labor one originally?
I divided it by the sales.
Okay.
Because everything is divided by the sales.
That does not seem right somehow.
It didn't?
Yeah, I don't know. Trying to figure out because I have because what the heck? Let me try.
So you see how my chart changes when I put.
Heck, why is that not working now?
Let me see yours. Maybe I can see.
E27. F. That's what I did wrong. Okay. So we look up that. No, it's not working. Yeah. G. Okay, so let me see here. So what, real quick, what does yours look like when you have like the sales one pulled up?
Okay, I'll show you right now.
So I can see, compare mine, make sure I'm not, I didn't mess it with you.
So this is in the dashboard.
Yeah,
So
so,
sell 100%, and then it goes 25, 23, and so forth.
I don't know why mine's not doing it, because when I put mine in, I have, oh, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, never mind. What happened?
So I'll show you here. So can you see my screen?
Yes.
So for 2012, I have 100%. But then for 2013, it's 98. Like, I don't know why it's not 100% across the board, you know?
Don't do parentheses on the before and after the VLOOK. Take the parentheses out of there and at the end. Okay, now. And you went financial F27. Let me see your financial.
So I have F.
Yeah. F27.
28. Or,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay, go back to your
EF.
calculation. Maybe something in the let me see. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me open mine. Maybe something in your VLOOKUP. Let me go to sales. So
Mom, can we open this?
five.
No.
Wait, can you put back your screen? Yes, you can open it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Can you go down to 2013 so I can see it?
Yeah.
Okay, there's the error. The 5 should be a 6. Because that should be a 6.
That makes sense.
And then a 7, 8, and 9.
8, 9. Let me try it out.
So let's say, let's do, which one total variable? I have 59, 50. Let me do 2.
So then what
That's-
we should,
C, D, E, F, G, H.
Are you gonna do decimals or not? Because I don't think we should, but I don't know.
quick question. So then it should change though when I change the year, it should change the percentages, correct?
You don't need. We don't even need that. What we did, first of all, we don't even need it because we're doing it from the financial statements.
Okay.
Because we're doing it from there, we don't even need it.
Okay, let me see here. So
Mommy, open it.
then what, on your dashboard, what did you bring over then? Did you bring over just,
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Oh my goodness, what is? Why? Where's my sharing button? Okay. So I just brought in this part right here.
oh, okay.
Because it matches. We don't want to show all the calculations. I left that over here.
Gotcha.
Then I guess on the calculations I can do like right here percentage.
So you just brought over the, your, that I guess.
Just the little data cell. But I'm just wondering how to have the year show up here, not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because it's not showing up.
And then which data did you highlight to make the chart? The,
I just highlighted the totals.
like the newest one we made with the drop down?
Yeah, hold on, I'll show you. Let me go back to doing. I just highlighted.
Just highlighted
Highlighted
that.
that. Yes, because when I highlight everything else, look,
Highlight the year and stuff.
it comes as 2 up. Look,
Yeah, just highlight like the year. I want to highlight the top thing with just the
But look,
2012 and down.
it shows there's 2 columns. This column, like the total variable, is a column.
Let me try. The heck?
Oh.
What the heck? That's weird. I don't know why it wasn't. My chart wasn't like, I was like highlighting it.
What is it?
Let's see if this works here. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
That works.
No, you can't have that. Please stop.
Am I saying something wrong? I need to get here in the plane.
Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah, no problem.
You're gonna hurt mommy and the baby. You have got to be gentle.
All right, let's see. So I'm able to pick that percent. Yeah, no, that's not it.
Stop.
Even when I just select like the years and the percentages, it's still
What were you saying?
I might have found it. Hold on. No. You know what? I don't know.
Maybe just that moving so I can put my arm out of your shirt.
Who's Boyd Matthew?
I don't know. Is he even in our group?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I'm just
know.
like the total variable and I don't know. But pretty much that's what we would have to do, right?
I think I don't know. I'm not
Nice and pretty.
sure about it. I guess, yeah. I'm kind of done with it though.
So I just want to do it like that. Put a relation.
What is that?
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to clean it up a bit and just submit it because
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it like this because it shows what it is, the percentages.
yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
I'll let you number 1 equals 2012, 13 or something like that. Just clean it up and make it look pretty because it's too soon. Might as well get some points than no points.
yeah. I know it gets to the point where like I have other homework or things to work.
Exactly. So it took way longer than I ever expected.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, because that it looks like that's all we have to do.
Sounds good.
Make it nice and pretty. Just send me the link, and I'll see you. Are you gonna be able to do it Friday, or you want to do Saturday?
We can do Friday. That should be fine.
Okay. That would be even better because I have it. So
Yeah, it was just this past week.
oh, it's fine. Okay. Then I'll see you Friday then.
Good. All right,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Mom, is it